In this video, you will see 12 mind-blowing facts about Mario Brothers, and the last one is the best. Mario almost didn't exist, and I'll tell you why at the end of the video. Seriously, each fact is better than the last. So, drop a like if you love Mario Brothers, and let's go! Welcome to Cine Lovers, and let's get started with these awesome facts. Mario Brothers was created by Shigeru Miyamoto in Japan in the early 80s. Compared to other famous characters, Mario is actually pretty recent. But did you know Mario wasn't always called Mario? When Miyamoto first created him, his name was actually Jumpman. But just a year later, they changed it to Mario. And how did that happen? Well, here's the story. Nintendo was renting a warehouse that served as its US headquarters, but they were behind on rent. The landlord, a guy named Mario Segal, came to collect the money, and after some negotiations, Nintendo promised to pay soon. Not long after, they had the brilliant idea of honoring Mario Segal by renaming Jumpman to Mario. Come on, that's an amazing fact. Just this one was worth your like and your subscription, and there are plenty more awesome ones ahead. Miyamoto once revealed that the famous Chain Chomp, the enemy that's chained up, was inspired by his neighbor's dog when he was a kid. That dog used to threaten to attack him, but it was always tied up with a chain, just like the character in the game. Mario and Mickey, what do these two have in common? They're both super famous. But according to a study from the 90s, Mario is actually considered the most famous character in the world, even more than Mickey Mouse. And this was when Disney was at its peak. Do you think Disney was happy about that? They showed images of both characters to a bunch of kids and asked which one they recognized. Most of them said Mario. In 1993, a live-action Mario Brothers movie hit theaters, and it's just bizarre. Instead of being the cute little dinosaur from the games, Yoshi looked like he came straight out of Jurassic Park, and Toad, who had always been a mushroom, was a human. The movie was a box office and critical failure, and to this day, it's hard to understand how Nintendo approved this idea. The production tried to give Mario's colorful universe a darker and more realistic tone, but the result was one of the weirdest video game adaptations ever made. In the 90s, Nintendo had several revolutionary ideas, but creating Sonic was not one of them. A lot of people get confused, but the truth is that Mario and Sonic belong to different companies. While Mario is Nintendo's mascot, Sonic was created by Sega as a direct rival to the mustached plumber. The rivalry between the two defined an entire era of gaming and led to one of the most iconic battles in the industry. One of Nintendo's greatest ideas in the 90s was launching the legendary Super Mario Kart. This game revolutionized racing games and became an instant classic. I love Mario Kart. I've been playing it since I was a kid, and I still have my Nintendo DS, where I occasionally pick it up and play. It was so fun grabbing those item cubes and doing anything possible to cross the finish line first. Not to mention the amazing and nostalgic tracks that mark generations. Recently, Nintendo opened a theme park inside Universal Studios in Japan, and it looks absolutely stunning. Besides that, there's one in Universal Studios Los Angeles, and another one is set to open at Universal Orlando in the next few weeks. And it looks incredible! If you've played Mario, you've definitely seen those bushes. But here's the thing, did you ever notice that the bushes and the clouds in the classic Mario game are identical? Look at this. Same shape, only the colors are different. They did this to save money and speed up production. How many years did it take you to realize this? I only found out because I researched it for this video's script. The Mario franchise is huge, with tons of characters, including Luigi, Princess Peach, Toad, Bowser, Waluigi, Yoshi, Daisy, Koopa, Donkey Kong, Wario, and many more. Which one is your favorite? Drop it in the comments! In 2023, the highly anticipated animated Mario Brothers movie was released as a partnership between Nintendo and Illumination. The film grossed over $1.35 billion at the worldwide box office, becoming a massive success. And it looks like a Nintendo multiverse is coming, with more movies featuring Mario characters telling a connected story. In fact, in 2026, next year, we already have Super Super Mario Bros. Confirmed for April 3rd, just about a year away. This is absolutely amazing. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Mario almost didn't exist. How come? Well, in the early 80s, Nintendo wanted to release a game, and Miyamoto was responsible for creating the characters and the story for it. That's when he came up with the idea of using Popeye, Olive Oil, and Bluto as the main characters. The plot was simple. Bluto kidnapped Olive Oil, and Popeye had to rescue her while Bluto threw barrels at him. Does that remind you of anything? Well, there were some issues with the copyright for Popeye and his gang, and Nintendo told Miyamoto to come up with another solution because they couldn't use Popeye. That's when he had the brilliant idea of creating this game. Just think, if the Popeye rights had been approved for that Nintendo game, Mario Brothers and its entire universe might have never existed. The whole gaming world would have been completely different. Which fun fact did you like the most? Comment down below. And since you love video games and fun facts, you must be hyped for Sonic 4, which is also coming in 2026. So click here to check out these amazing videos I made with a lot of dedication just for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video here on Cine Lovers.